Hello, this is Deadman Walking. This video will show different types of lighters. So, lighters are great to have on you because they're quick and easy to use, but there's different types and so many to choose from. So, this is a petrol lighter, or this is a Zippo in this instance. It's standard disposable one, electric lighter, a clipper, and a butane or a jet lighter. So this is going to be a close-up of a petrol lighter. It's a Zippo. These have quite a good flame on them when they light. So these are good lighters, but if you run out of fuel, you can still use the sparks to ignite stuff in an emergency. As you can see, the fuel's being taken up. Advantages of these lighters are they're quite heavy, so you always know you've got it on you. You don't need to hold the gas down for them to ignite, because they're always lit. So it means you can hold them underneath something. But the major flaw of these are their almost 100-year-old designs, and the fuel evaporates. They're not airtight, and they use petrol or light fluid, so that can be a problem. But for short term, these are great. They always light when the fuel's in them. But yeah, they're great. You can get inserts for using butane, but obviously these are more expensive. These lighters range from around £10 to £20 for a standard one if they're new. Obviously these go up to more collectible items, but they're always good. You can find these more like specialist shops, tobacconists and cigar shops sell them, or you can get them online, but you won't find these in this newsagent. This is going to be a close-up of a disposable lighter. These are cheap, really cheap, so you can get multiple ones of these for the same price as getting a more permanent lighter. These can't be refilled, and this one's the flint's broken on them, but cheap lighters, get what you pay for, so you can get tons of these for the price of a Zippo. So the next one is the clipper. Personally, this is my favourite of the lighters, which I'm going to show, because it works pretty much all the time. Hold it down. Easy to refill. If the flint degrades, you can replace it, but these are great lighters. They're slightly more expensive than disposable ones, but in my opinion they're worth the price. You can't alter the flame on them, but you know, they're good lighters. You don't need to faff around. Personally, I only use the maximum flame setting anyway for lighting things, but these are great little lighters. You should always have them in your kit, or a lighter anyway. This was a personal favourite because, you know, they don't take up too much space and they're good. Gas refill, as mentioned before, easy refill. Last but one is the electric lighter. These are about as common as the disposable lighters, but these ones can be refilled. They're awful. These are awful lighters. They don't tend to work very well. This one's broken. I mean, you hold the button down. They're just awful lighters. When you get them new, they work alright, but after trying to refill this a few times, they just leak. They're cheap, often with branding on them, but Bics are quite similar, but they're just not very good. So finally, it's the jet lighters. So these may seem cool in concept. I mean, you know, they work in really good conditions, supposedly, but often they don't. There you go. So when they do work, they're nice, good flame. You can use them upside down and stuff, and sideways, which is great if you're trying to like fuel. They can be refilled, but most of them have problems with the fuel intake. They air gets into them, and you have to bleed them or drain them of the excess fuel and redo it again. So you're losing. If you just want to keep topping them up, you're losing a lot of fuel. They got this dial on to change how much goes through, but just keep it on the top. Really, you don't really need that. But this one's got 2, and it lights with a small electric spark, which means the battery will run out eventually. Again, these are slightly more favourable than the electric ones, just because of the heat temperature. So the last 3 lighters I showed, so these 3, they all take the same fuel. So with these, they all take the same fuel for that there. Same fuel, it's just for the gas, but obviously the 2 lighters I'd recommend getting is the clipper for the price, but if you want a heavier lighter, go with a Zippo or petrol one. You can get the inserts. They take the same fuel as this, but personally, for the price as well and the reliability, is a clipper lighter. thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's informative. If you have any questions about them, where you can get them from, put in the comments below. Thank you much for watching. Deadman Walking, out.